Hello, my dear viewers, well-wishers, participants, and those who are interested in speaking and writing correct English, following English grammar, are being requested to join because all the examinations, especially West Bengal Civil Service Preliminary Examination, and at the same time WB SLST SSC Group C examination are the most important examinations, and all of you are taking preparations for this examination. Therefore, I have made a lesson plan for you to discuss how to use past perfect tense, because it is much confusing tense and it is very difficult to use in your sentences for the fluency of English and for writing error-free English. It is part and parcel of English grammar. Okay? Let not our introduction be lengthy. For example, what is past perfect tense? Just I am giving you the definition first. Follow me and I shall discuss in Anglo-Bengali method. Okay? As for example, what is the definition? If two actions or two activities or two incidents go simultaneously in the past, the former task or the action will take past perfect tense, and the incident or the action which takes place after it will take past indefinite tense. I am explaining it in Bengali. অতীতে দুটি কাজ প্রায় একই সাথে আরম্ভ হয়ে যে কাজটি পূর্বে সংগঠিত হবে তার ভার্বের পাস্ট পারফেক্ট টেন্স হবে, আর যে কাজটি পরে সংগঠিত হবে তার ভার্বের পাস্ট ইনডেফিনাইট টেন্স হবে। Again I am repeating, অতীতে দুটি কাজ প্রায় একই সাথে সংগঠিত হলে যে কাজটি পূর্বে সংগঠিত হয়েছিল তার ভার্বের পাস্ট পারফেক্ট টেন্স হবে, এবং যে কাজটি পরে সংগঠিত হয়েছিল তার ভার্বের পাস্ট ইনডেফিনাইট টেন্স হবে। And how to construct past perfect tense? Just follow me, and one who has already joined the class, please tell your friends and your classmates to join, because it is tense. Tense system is the clear grammar that will help you to write and speak English very fluently and elegantly. Okay? For example, বৃষ্টি থামলে পর It is actually those who have already been promoted to class 8, to class 9, to class 10, etc., must follow this live streaming class to have a clear-cut knowledge about this tense. And I think that past perfect tense is the most confusing tense while you speak English and while you write English. Fluency entirely depends upon your knowledge of tense. Okay? For example, বৃষ্টি থামলে পর আমরা আবার খেলা শুরু করলাম। বৃষ্টি থামলে পর আমরা আবার খেলা শুরু করলাম। Let us clearly understand that two incidents took place in the past. One is বৃষ্টি, that is the rain, and the other is খেলা, খেলা শুরু করা. Okay? Which one took place first? খেলা শুরু করা. Okay? So, we resumed our play. কোন কাজটি আগে ঘটেছিল? না, বৃষ্টি আগে থেমেছিল। We resumed our play after the rain had stopped. After the rain had stopped. So how to construct? Subject plus had plus past participle of the verb. Again I am repeating. How to construct past perfect tense? Subject plus had plus past participle of the verb. Now translate into English. We resumed our play. That means we started playing again. We resumed our play means we started our play again after the rain had stopped. Now let us analyze the sentence. How have we constructed it? If we analyze the sentence, it is thus. We resumed our play. Principal clause. It is the independent clause. I am discussing both translation and analysis of the sentence. That is clause analysis of the sentence. It is a complex sentence consisting of the following clauses. Sir, how do I join your class? Why not? Just join. I am live streaming and watch live. No matter. Okay? We resumed our play, principal clause. After the rain had stopped, subordinate adverb clause of time. Subordinate adverb clause of time. And modifying the verb, resumed. Modifying the verb, resumed. Okay? Now let us come to the second sentence. Again, you must listen to the video or live streaming class after I had completed it. Okay? আমি স্টেশনে পৌঁছাবার পূর্বেই ট্রেনটা ছেড়ে চলে গেল। আমি স্টেশনে পৌঁছানোর পূর্বেই ট্রেনটা ছেড়ে চলে গেল। কোন কাজটা আগে ঘটল? হুইচ অ্যাকশন টুক প্লেস ফার্স্ট? ট্রেনটা ছেড়ে চলে গেল। সো ইট উইল টেক past perfect tense. Okay? The action which takes or which occurs first will take past perfect tense. So the train had departed. Subject plus a had plus past participle of the verb. The train had departed before I reached the station. So the latter one has taken past indefinite tense. And past indefinite tense is very easy. Subject plus past form of the principal verb, and then object, etc. Again I am repeating, the train had departed before I reached the station. Okay? Let us analyze the sentence. The train had departed, principal clause. The train had departed, principal clause. Before I reached the station, subordinate adverb clause of time, modifying the verb had departed. Had departed. Please tell your friends and others to join or to participate, to have a clear-cut knowledge about past perfect tense. Okay? I have taken up this project only to make you understand that your fluency in English depends fully upon the knowledge of grammar. That is why tense should be given the first priority. Okay? নাম্বার 3, বাবা অফিস থেকে ফেরার পূর্বেই আমি আমার বাড়ির কাজ করেছিলাম। বাবা অফিস থেকে ফেরার পূর্বেই আমি আমার বাড়ির কাজ করেছিলাম। কোন কাজটা আগে ঘটেছিল? হুইচ অ্যাকশন টুক প্লেস ফার্স্ট? অ্যাকচুয়ালি বাড়ির কাজ করাটা আগে ঘটেছিল। সো when we speak English, we must speak like this. I had worked out my homework. I had worked out my homework before my father returned from office. Returned from office. Now let us analyze the sentence. I had worked out my homework, principal clause. I had worked out my homework or home task, principal clause, before my father returned from office, subordinate adverb clause of time, and modifying the verb worked out or had worked out. Clear? Now, let us come to the fourth example. ব্রিটিশরা ভারত ছাড়ার বা ভারত পরিত্যাগ করার পূর্বেই ব্রিটিশরা ভারত পরিত্যাগ করার পর ভারতীয়রা সংবিধান রচনা করেছিল ব্রিটিশদের মতোই। ক্লিয়ার? হাউ উইল ইউ ট্রান্সলেট? Which one took place first? ব্রিটিশরা ভারত ছেড়েছিল পূর্বে, আগেই। ওকে, so let us translate. The Indians wrote the constitution after the British had left India. After the British had left India. Okay? Again I am repeating. The Indians wrote the constitution after the British had left India. Okay? Now come to the fifth example. সূর্য ওঠার পর আমরা টাইগার হিলের দিকে রওনা দিলাম। সুতরাং সূর্য উঠেছে আগে আর টাইগার হিলের দিকে রওনা দিয়েছি শেষে। দেন হাউ উইল ইউ ট্রান্সলেট? উই স্টার্টেড ফর দ্য টাইগার হিল or we set out for the tiger hill. Set out is the phrasal verb. We set out for the tiger hill after the sun had risen. Had risen. Okay? We started for the tiger hill, principal clause. After the sun had risen, subordinate adverb clause of time. And modifying the verb started. Started. No problem. Come to the sixth example. Come to the sixth example. কাঞ্চনজঙ্ঘা সোনার মতো হলুদ হয়ে গেল সূর্য ওঠার পর। সূর্য ওঠার পর। সুতরাং সূর্য ওঠাটা আগে, তারপর সোনার মতো হলুদ হয়ে গেছে। হাউ উইল ইউ ট্রান্সলেট? দ্য কাঞ্চনজঙ্ঘা টার্নড অ্যাজ ইয়েলো অ্যাজ গোল্ড। দ্য কাঞ্চনজঙ্ঘা টার্নড অ্যাজ ইয়েলো অ্যাজ গোল্ড আফটার দ্য সান হ্যাড রাইজেন। আফটার দ্য সান হ্যাড রাইজেন। ওকে? Now come to the reading. Can you please, sir, can you tell me how to improve reading comprehension section in English? Okay, I am giving you some tips. Listen to me. Reading comprehension entirely depends upon how attentively you are reading the passage. When you are going through the passage, you may stumble over many new words. Many new words. Ignore them. Ignore them. Don't worry whether you can understand all the words or not. Clear? Comprehend. What do you mean by comprehend? Comprehend means to understand. So comprehension means the act of understanding. So you will have to understand the meaning of the passage from the surrounding words. From the surrounding words. Don't use or don't concentrate upon the vocabulary that you cannot understand. যে শব্দগুলোর মানে তুমি বুঝছো না সেই শব্দগুলো নিয়ে পড়ে থেকো না। তুমি কম্প্রিহেনশনটা খুব ভালো করে পড়ো। Go through the comprehension twice or thrice. 3 বার 4 বার ধরে কম্প্রিহেনশনটা পড়ো, and you will see that you are able to understand the meaning of the comprehension very easily from the surrounding words. পাশাপাশি যে শব্দগুলো রয়েছে সেই শব্দগুলো থেকে তুমি তার মানে বুঝতে পারছো। And the questions that are set below the comprehension, you are able to give answers very easily. Very easily you can give answers to the questions set below because you have understood the meanings from the surrounding words. You will stumble over new words. It doesn't matter. Reading comprehension is a very easy task and you can give answer very easily. If you cannot find new words to give answer, take the words from your passage. Take the words from your passage and give answer. No problem. No problem, I assure you. Okay, my last translation. ঝড় থামার পর আমরা গ্রামের উদ্দেশ্যে রওনা দিলাম। We set out for the village, or we started for the village after the storm ceased. After the storm had ceased. 2 actions. First, the storm had ceased, then we set out. So we set out for the village after the storm had ceased. Thanking all of you. Good night. Stay safe, stay mellow. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if possible. If this video comes to your benefit, no doubt you may subscribe my channel. Thanking all of you. Good night.